Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Can you guys hear me? Testing 1 2. Alright, guys, I'm just kind of messing around with stuff because we're setting up, well, I'm setting up a small studio in this area. We're gonna start doing like live unboxing videos in the future, and I'm just trying to make sure that our audio is set up correctly, our cameras, our lighting. We don't have a backdrop yet, so I'm trying to just make sure everything's working fine. Everything's on a delay though when I watch, so I'm just trying to figure this stuff out. And I also don't have a second monitor hooked up, but I can see the chat there as well. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and figure everything out. I'm just gonna unbox this because this boat's been sitting around for quite some time, and I need to return it to the shop. So this is the Traxxas M41. It's the newest boat that they released. It goes 50 miles an hour. Now, I personally don't know very much about boats because I don't really drive them. It's not really my thing. We do sell them. We're in Minnesota, land of 10,000 lakes. So chances are I'll probably end up, driving quite a few of these at some time in the future. If you guys could in the chat too, just always let me know if like the audio sounds really weird or something like that, or if there's any issues whatsoever. This is what we're trying to do, is just work out these kinks. The giveaway, by the way, for the eRevo, which is actually sitting right next to me, if you guys haven't, there's a video that I posted last night, and it's basically a giveaway. You just have to subscribe to our channel, and anyone can basically win it. So it is an open box product, and we can't sell it to anyone, so we decided to give it away. Let me see here. I'm just trying to pull up some information. There's people outside launching fireworks off. Happy 4th of July, everybody, by the way. Apologies for the keyboard. It's right next to my microphone. I'm just going to pull up some specs on this boat since I've never seen it before. Alright, looks pretty cool. It looks like it comes in a bunch of different colors too. So this is the newest edition. It's a wide body. Part number, I believe, is 57046-4. I think it comes with the remote. Anyways, I'm just going to start unboxing this thing. Yeah, this thing looks awesome. So I'm just checking it out online as well because I haven't had any time to actually look at it. Anyways, this is the Traxxas. It looks like it's got TSM built into it, which is kind of cool. And I believe it's water cooled because it is a boat. But yeah, we're just going to start unboxing this thing. And it's gigantic, by the way. So it comes with a lot of cool stuff. I didn't send a notification out either about this video, so that's why there's probably not too many people here. I mean, I'm just testing stuff out, but I gotta unbox this anyway. So this is it. It looks really cool. Lots of stuff on here. Obviously, I can't see it because I'm not on the right side of the box, but we're actually gonna hook up a second monitor to do that, so I can just look forward and see what I'm looking at. But I couldn't get that to work tonight. Not sure why. Anyways, we're gonna open this up. Looks like it just slides right open. Ooh, sorry about the mic bump. Removable electronics module. It looks like it's got a 40-inch body. Yeah. I don't think it comes with any batteries, though. I'm pretty sure they don't ship with batteries. Yeah, so first thing right here is we actually have the radio transmitter, which I think I have a scissors right here. It's probably just the standard Traxxas transmitter. They have some pretty cool stuff. Yep. So, throw this on down. There's the transmitter, so you guys can see that. I like Traxxas transmitters. I've always liked them, even as like a kid and stuff. Like when I picked up my first like X-Max and stuff, I just always thought they were really good. They fit well in the hand. So right now I have two cameras. The third one I'm going to install above, and we're going to use that camera to shoot down when I start like assembling things, because there's some crawlers out there I think that we're going to assemble and show you guys, and there's some brands that aren't even out to the public yet that are coming out, and I've got to see them, and they look really cool and stuff. So yeah, there'll be a camera that's directly above, and it will shoot the whole length of the table. So you'll be able to see that view. Then there'll be a front view, and then we'll have a side view, and there might even be like another camera on myself. I really don't like to be on camera though, you know? I don't know. It's just a personal preference of mine. Boxes are falling here. Alright, this is what the boat looks like. As you guys can see right here. Little close-up side view. But it is super long. It's packaged really well in here. So, wow, this is like a heavy bag. Okay, so this is like one of the heaviest bags I think I've ever opened. You know, from Traxxas. It's got your parts. It looks like there's a toolkit in there. There's some grease. I know that you constantly have to be greasing, you know, boats and things like that. So, oh, all right. And then, yeah, there's a bunch of decals in here. And then there's these really heavy metal plates. And what those, I believe, are used for, not ever opening a boat in my life, these are the stands that come with it. So I believe I can just open this up. This will be a stand. And they're not metal. They're just really heavy plastic. It looks like. All right. I have no clue how these go together. Like I said, never really done a boat before. I'm assuming that these should, you know, protect the body somehow. Doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna set it down anyways. All right. So you get these stands in here, obviously. They're different sizes. They follow the shape of the boat right here. So as you guys can see, kind of cool. All right, so you get those. You get the grease, which I believe even Traxxas says, you know, out of the box, I think you should just grease this up a little extra, even though it comes pre-greased. Looks like there's another prop here too as well. So it looks like there's a strut adjustment in here. Apologies for this camera that I'm pointing at right now. It doesn't have any type of autofocus or anything. It's purely manual. It's a manual lens I put on there. Toolkit right here. It's shooting an f8 though. I should be in focus. Sweet. We get the decals here from Traxxas as well, so that's always cool. They always make the coolest like logos and things like that as well. Warranty card. Again, I don't think I've ever sent a warranty card in for anything RC. Maybe we'll flip cameras here. Battery information, it's always important. Radio information, it's always important. Quick start guide. Now, I've never actually read one of these things in my life, but I've only driven like RC cars. I would definitely glance over this just because I've never actually had a boat before. And then our user guide, parts, manual, everything that we need is in here. Tells us how it goes together. I think these are pretty simple to use, by the way. Very cool. So that's what that looks like. If you guys want to see it a little closer. All right. When are you going to have more Thunder Tiger Brushmaster parts? I think we have them. We're working on updating our online store. We know we're really behind on like getting things posted in our inventory, and we've been working hard on that, and we know about it. So yeah, just hold tight. But I'm pretty sure we have them. Unless something changed and nobody told me about it. Alright, got the boat itself. Alright, putting the box down. Give me a sec. Alright. Good enough, right? Now, this is probably why you want the stand, obviously, because you don't want to hit anything, but for the sake of this unboxing, it's fine. Huge bag on here. If there's parts and things too, by the way, Sparks, I think that's who said that. Shoot us like an email or something, like if you're looking for parts that we typically have and you can't seem to find. You know, all those guys who work in customer service are great at what they do, and you know they know that stuff really well. All right, so ooh, this thing looks sick. Very clean. Right out of the box. I don't see any scuffs. Just a little bit of dirt probably from the factory. This is what it looks like up in the front there. So overall, pretty dope boat. I'm not a big fan personally of decals. Like, okay, so like the M41 wide body decal that you guys can see on here. I know it's upside down because I'm facing the boat the wrong direction. But yeah, the M4, like that decal's fine. The Traxxas decals are fine. Personally, this is just mine. I have nothing to do with like the Dollar Hobbies. I'm just saying, I don't like when they put like the fake engine and stuff on there. That's just my take on it. I wish that was something, you know, that I can just decide out of the box. But overall, it does look good. Obviously, they're on there perfectly straight. So Traxxas did a fantastic job. This is what it looks like from the above view. So pretty cool. Looks like there's only one body clip to get into this boat, so I'm gonna have at it. Now this is where it would be nice. I think tomorrow actually I'm gonna set up that top camera, but it will be really nice to have a top view coming straight down, because then you guys can kind of see everything. And this camera, this is 4K. This camera is technically 4K, but I only have it at 1080p. But when I have the other camera and stuff, we'll have 3 4K cameras, and then I have a switch that is set up. Basically, that's how I can quickly switch these angles like that. Then we'll be able to like punch in where my fingers are. Like if there's a small detail here, I can like legit just move over, tap the button, and you guys will see exactly what part I'm working on, which is pretty cool. I don't see anyone else really doing that on YouTube. All right, so this is the body, as you guys can see right there. So pretty sweet. We got some seats in there. I suppose if you're really good at modeling, you could probably put some little dudes in there. You can actually put the whole family in this boat, which is pretty awesome. Oh, underneath we got foam, just in case this were to ever fly off. You know, it will probably float, although it's pretty heavy. I don't know if that foam would actually keep it up, but that's what I'm assuming the purpose of that is. Also, maybe a little bit of protection. Okay, inside, please read important notes for power users. So we got to read this information right here. We don't need to because I'm not driving it tonight, so not a big deal at all. Also, I've already noticed that the camera colors are different, so I have to match those up. I'm not actually going to use these two cameras. I'll be using Panasonic G7s. We have our VXL6S sticker on here as well. Yeah, the inside looks really cool. We have more important information that I'm just gonna ignore right now. But if you do get this boat, read it. You need to read it. So that's the inside. Looks pretty cool. You can get to a wider angle right there. So yeah, it looks pretty awesome. Now on the bottom of the boat, which I didn't really show you guys, this looks cool. So we basically have on the bottom of this boat, it looks like it's more glossy than the top. The top's more of like a matte red finish, but the bottom, when you actually get here, it turns into more of like a glossy type finish here. We can see everything, so really cool. Again, I probably should be using, you know, the stands for them. There's the back of the boat up close. You guys can see that. Yeah, this thing's awesome. So it looks like the steering that this has is a 2056 waterproof, of course, steering servo inside. It also looks like the radio receiver box. Obviously it's sealed, but they do have oil in there because I can see it kind of dripping out all over the place. I don't know why. It's kind of interesting. Again, I've never used a boat before. So 2S and 3S LiPo capable, or compatible I should say. The batteries fit on both sides of the housing, and then the rest of the boat is basically a shell with styrofoam that goes all the way through to keep it afloat. But yeah, pretty nice inside. Now I know this thing comes out I think this all oh, I need to actually have some screws to take this out. I'm not going to then tonight. The centerpiece basically this is why I wish I had a camera above. The centerpiece, so I don't ever have to move the boat ever, or any car or anything. I can keep it stationary. This whole piece comes out in one piece. So if you need to replace anything, I'm assuming what you can do is you can just pop this off and you can take everything out. So yeah, I don't know, pretty simple. Boat seems pretty simple. One thing I know about boats just from watching other YouTubers and other like RC people is apparently it's really easy to poof your batteries in a boat because you can just go full throttle. And when you go full throttle, I guess it's not good for the battery. Well, it's never good for the battery if you're just holding down your throttle at 100% the entire time. You know, you have to let off a little bit, but I know for a boat, I think it's a lot easier to hold down your throttle at like 100%. So yeah, I don't know. This is the boat. I don't really have anything else to add to this video or whatever. It's really wasn't for an unboxing. I just decided to unbox something here since I need to test all this stuff out anyways. And I mean, hopefully this looks okay to you guys. As you guys can see in the back, camera's reversed. Right now I gotta set up. I had to put, you know, an electric box down and things like that. So, and I also have to build out the walls of this studio as well. So a lot of work ahead of me, but we're gonna keep bringing you guys really good content in the future. And we're just glad that you guys are subscribed to us. And yes, there's going to be more racing out there as well. I'm going to start showing a lot of videos. I'm actually going to use this camera. Ooh, this camera right over here. Ooh, this one. To shoot most of our stuff outside because we can shoot like 920 frames a second on that camera. That's why the color looks a little different. It's not meant for a studio. It's meant for outdoor shooting. And then also the other camera that's right here, that can shoot like 240 frames a second. So we're going to be using both of those. And then this studio will get replaced with actual cameras that we can use in a studio. and we're never going to move them once we do that, because we can do everything stationary right on the desk, and we can just live stream and chit chat with anybody who's in chat if they would like. But yeah, I hope the microphone wasn't terrible. We're having some audio problems early on when we started the stream, but thanks everybody, I guess, for watching. If you guys haven't, I know it's 4th of July again. Happy 4th of July. But I wanted to say, if you guys haven't actually seen the video for the eRevo giveaway, and I do have that eRevo. It's actually sitting right here in the chair. So here's the eRevo. There it is, eRevo 2.0. Let's see how large it is compared to this boat. I would say roughly around here. So a little more than half the size of the boat, but we're doing that giveaway. So the way that you guys enter to win is go to that video. There's a link in the description below, and you guys can basically get some entries there. If you guys did not know this, if you go to our website every day, I believe every 24 hours, basically, if you go to our website, you get entered for another entry. So you don't actually have to purchase anything. You just have to visit our website, and that qualifies you for another entry. Yeah, you already entered. Awesome. That's great. So, and it is a worldwide entry, so it doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can enter. So we'll probably do that video live too, because I can just show my computer screen and stuff, and it's going to go through a randomizer through our subscribers. Couldn't get the YouTube part to work. You can shoot me a message, just PM me if you can. I don't know if my info's on here, but maybe I'll PM you, and then if it's not working, I'll figure something out, and I'll make sure that you get in there. Maybe you have to be inside. Maybe you have to be signed into YouTube first, and then do the little subscribe button on there. We're trying to figure out an opening date for our store too. So if anyone's in here locally, we are opening up a brick and mortar store in Woodbury, Minnesota. Now the track is it just got laid. We're just trying to get some of the wrinkles out of the carpet, and most of those videos I think will be on Instagram, just because it's so simple to carry our cell phone around, and I don't have to set up all the equipment and things with the different types of cameras. So it's really easy to just like go on Instagram and take your phone out and kind of just show you guys what's going on. So if you guys want to subscribe to us on Instagram, I really haven't posted on there too much. I've just started doing it the other day because we were out there kind of just racing the cars around. Yeah, you think you got the other. Well, yeah, I mean, that's great. If you want to, increase your chances, obviously, and get more entries, just visit the dollarhobbies.com website every day. Honestly, do it once a day, because if you try to do it several times, it doesn't work. I set it up so it only will accept one person every 24 hours. But yeah, it's a great way to get more entries. If people weren't actually paying attention, you could essentially just go to our website every day for 30 days, and that's basically 30 extra entries, which will probably increase your chances over a lot of other people. So yeah, and we're gonna be doing, I believe, different giveaways as well. So there's an email that will be coming out soon. Unfortunately, it wasn't an online giveaway. It was a local event that we had in our area promoting our actual store. In that, we gave away a pre-runner, and we haven't announced that. We're gonna wait till the store is actually open to the public, and then we're gonna send an email out and post that. Oh, I also forgot to mention too, for those of you who are still in the chat, there is still, yeah, awesome, thanks man, I appreciate the thumbs up. We actually have a discount right now. There's 10% off on pretty much everything that's a non-RTR or Traxxas product out there. And it ends tonight at midnight Central Standard Time. So you guys have, I don't know, 20 minutes to get over there. I don't even know what time it is. It ends at midnight tonight, Central Standard Time. It's saved 10% off parts. Again, for the e-Revo, just to remind people, because that was a big question in the comments, is like, do I have to buy something? Like, no purchase necessary. It's a contest that's just open up to everybody, and you don't need to buy anything, but you will save a lot of money if you actually come to our store and buy things. Plus, we're going to hopefully in the future kind of we have ideas for a reward program as well. So I'm just gonna put that out there. Anyways, I don't have very much more to say tonight. I just wanted to see if this would actually work, because it was working offline, and then I tried it the other day and it didn't work, and a bunch of people message us and be like, where's the giveaway? No giveaway for the boat right now. Maybe there'll be one in the future. The e-Revo giveaway is running. Again, kind of just repeating myself. I'm running out of stuff to say. But I hope you guys had a great 4th of July. Thanks for staying with us in the chat. Mike, if you can't get it to work, I'll shoot you a message probably tomorrow. I'll make sure, I already wrote it down on my computer. I have a note. And I'll make sure that your YouTube part actually works. Your entry works there as well. All right, guys. Have a great one. Peace.